Hello, welcome to my video. And yes, before I start the video, I am playing on my PlayStation, and please hear me out. Just because I'm not on Java doesn't mean I don't know that much about Minecraft. I do, I really do. And please hear me out. I want to talk about my opinion and about the new mob voting event that happened recently. Actually, happened like a couple days ago. And well, you know, I you read the title right. I think well, I don't think it was most likely rigged by Dream and probably not another other influencers, I mean, and their fan base. And no, this video is not about talking smack or calling out Dream. No, I do not intend for this video to be anything like that, actually. I'm just talking about my overall opinion and why I think the votes were unfair and why what the reason why this mob probably would have not won because of Dream. All right, and you Dream fans, please don't say anything mean in the comments. Again, I'm not trying to be mean to Dream. I'm just speaking the truth and what actually happened. All right, so I went on Twitter right early this morning before the votes basically um ended, all right, and I saw that the glow squid was gonna win, and I was really confused because I thought everyone liked the ice illager more because the ice illager was gonna bring a lot, probably even a new item and a little bit more of a challenge to the game later on. And I saw in the Twitter comments that apparently it was Dream that told everyone to vote the glow squid. And once again, I did go on his Twitter and I did see that he tweeted that everyone should vote for the glow squid because apparently the ice illager was gonna make the game way too hard and well, give it more of a challenge. But that's the thing though. I don't think Dream should, like, again, it's not calling him out. This is just saying because he's known for his speedrunning and well, speedrunning the game, and well, he's basically really good at the game. And he even makes his friends try to kill him, and he only has one life to beat the entire game in a couple hours, right? And talk and that giving out another challenge shouldn't really be the case because he's a Minecraft speedrunner who always challenges himself for his speedruns to get harder. And well, if he if his speedruns want to get harder, then this probably would have been a good choice for him, right? I guess not. But here's the thing: if people don't like hostile mobs, they could always turn off difficulty and put it on peaceful mode if they don't want to deal with hostile mobs. And I'm saying this because a lot of people really don't like playing Minecraft like that, and I get it. A lot of people just want to play the sandbox mode of it. But if you don't want to do that, might as well just play on creative and on peaceful, right? And if you don't want to play in creative and you do want to make houses in survivor, then play survival on peaceful. It's not that hard, really. And I'm just saying this because Minecraft's not really that much of a hard game as it is. I wanted the ice illager to be in the game because I was actually getting kind of tired of Minecraft at one point because it was way too easy. I felt like there was no challenge. There's only two bosses in the game, the Wither and the Ender Dragon, and yes, those are pretty difficult, but once again, the Wither could be spawned in by you. You don't encounter the Wither. And well, the Ender Dragon, that's the final mob that you have to do after preparing for, beating the game. And a lot of people have beaten the Ender Dragon, you know, without any equipment, with their fist, with just certain things, sideways even. And that's the thing. So many people don't have a challenge and they mod the game so they could get more of a challenge. And the ice illager probably would have been the perfect mob to add a little bit more of a challenge. I say this again because snow raids are, the same as regular raids. But that's the thing. if they would have added the Illager, however you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it wrong this entire time. That probably would have given like snow raids, like villages that are in the snow, a little bit more of a personality, you know? It would have added a little bit more of a challenge to raids, yes, but once again, you could counter raids if you don't want raids by drinking milk, by getting rid of the effect. And, well, the raids, they would have had a little bit more of a challenge, yes, but for hardcore players, like players that want a challenge, that would have been great. It would have added a new mob, a new way to fight this mob, and probably even a new items. And you might be saying, well, probably the item isn't even that good. Well, could I say that, remember when they added another type of pillager? That's right, the Evoker. When they added the Evoker, yes, he was a really difficult mob to kill. He still is. But he provides such a well challenge that it's really worth it when you kill him. Why? Because when you kill him, he drops a totem of Undying. An item that just changed the whole way of how you play Minecraft. Because if you ever die with this item, you get a bunch of health regeneration plus the golden hearts that you get from as like if you were eating a golden apple. And I say this because it was such a game changer, because people who play Java Edition and play on hardcore mode because they like playing hardcore mode. I'm sorry. They they basically had an extra life in a mode where you can't have an extra life. Once you die in hardcore mode, it's gone. You've lost basically. And that added such a game-changing item that a lot of YouTubers in their hardcore playthroughs actually use it a lot. Wow, I've actually seen some YouTubers who have played hardcore mode that said it's way too easy. I've seen one YouTuber who has full netherite armor and says, yeah, hardcore mode is just way too simple, way too easy. I could fight like 2 withers and still not get close to dying. Well, he didn't say the 2 withers part, but he's so powerful because he has all his enchants, all his sword, all his tools are all netherite, and they have basically the best enchants, which would make it really hard for him to die. And yes, if a YouTuber is saying hardcore mode is way too easy, then might as well add an extra challenge, right? Well, guess not, because people wanted the glow squid. And again, I'm not saying this because I think the glow squid is bad. On the contrary, I think the glow squid is an okay idea. But can I say that the flower cow, the moonbloom, right? I don't even know what it's called. It actually serves more of a use than the glow squid. I'm not even kidding. The description of it was, if I could find it on the internet, I wasn't able to find it earlier, was that it attracts bees. And now that you think about it, you could use this cow to attract bees to your farms, your crops, and bees make your crops grow a little bit faster because they pollinate it. And if you could get a colony way easier thanks to these moonblooms, if that's their name, alright? Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. That is actually would be a really huge benefit to people who like farming in Minecraft, right? But the glow squid, all that I saw from the Minecraft wiki, and I think this was the Minecraft Earth wiki, I don't know if he's gonna drop it in the actual Minecraft itself, is that they drop ink sacs and prismarine shards. Prismarine shards are really nice blocks. They could make really nice blocks, yes, but it provides no benefit to the actual game. We already have squids that drop ink sacs, but they usually end up killing themselves. And yes, I'm sorry that this turned into a whole rant about the mobs, but you need to have somewhat of the knowledge about it, right? So I went on Twitter Right now, I'm finished talking about the mobs. Everyone knows the gist of it. But okay, well, not the Illager. He has a move where he like picks up ice apparently and he throws it at you and slows you down, which could provide a pretty nice mini boss. And once again, he could probably add a new item, a new challenge to the players who are begging for more. But it wasn't added sadly, because he wasn't the one who won. And well, this Iceologer could have probably been a really good addition to the game. A lot of people might say no, because they were going to add mountain goats who are going to kill us instead. Well, yes, if you're playing on peaceful, but if you want even more of a challenge, you could fight both of them. But once again, you could play on easy mode or peaceful if you really don't want to deal with mobs or really strong mobs or mobs in general. But once again, there you go. That's the explanation of the Iceologers, a little bit of it. That's that I got the gist of when I was researching it. But now let me talk about the Twitter trends. All right, on Twitter, when Minecraft posted a new water mob that was added, I saw a tweet. If I could find it, I will post it on the screen right now. That I wonder how the Iceologer people are going to be toxic because they lost. On the contrary, I don't think anyone was of the Iceologer people were that toxic that I saw on Twitter. Like I said, on the contrary, it was more or less the Glow Squid people because they kind of made memes, and I know memes aren't that they're supposed to be like offensive or anything, but they just kept spamming this one meme that said "Hoes mad, hoes mad," and I saw one where a guy said, um, uh, glow squid, hoes mad, all the other mobs effing suck." And if that's not toxic, I don't know what is. And well, I haven't seen any toxicity from, well, the actual Iceologer people. I've just seen memes about it, but it was more or less the default memes, right? Where it's all like Chad this, Chad that, just all fun and games. But I've seen people on Twitter trying to give their opinion on the Iceologer, and the Glow Squid people just say, "Stop crying. We're obviously the better mob, and we won because we were the better mob." Maybe, and I say this again, maybe not, because Dream did say that he told his fan base on Twitter to vote for the Glow Squid, and once again, the Glow Squid probably could have won without his vote, without his fans, but that boost was probably 25% of his fan base voted the Glow Squid, which turned the tides a lot. And sadly, it basically made the votes unfair. And it just, for people who actually wanted the votes to be fair and square and wanted to see who won, sadly that wasn't the case. The case was we didn't get to see who won fair and square. We saw who had the most followers and which influencer could convince his or her fan base to vote a certain mob. And Dream won because he's obviously the one with the most popularity in Minecraft and the most followers. And well, yeah, I'm not trying to be mean about it, because I'm really not. If it weren't for Dream, the Iceologer could have probably had a better chance. Again, the Squid could have won just as easily. But him being an influencer and telling his fanbase to win, yeah, he probably, that's why the Squid won. But that's the thing. Influencers, if you're listening to me, but probably not, please, if there's next time a vote like that, try to keep your vote secret until the very end, because then people don't get their own opinion. They don't have their own identity. They're just voting for this one mob because their influencer told them so. They don't get their own opinion. And yes, probably a lot of people who like Dream probably voted for the Squid because they liked Squid, and I have nothing against that. That goes, I'm all for that, brother, sister, whatever. And well, yeah, you can vote for whatever you want, but if you voted the Squid or any other mob just because an influencer told you so, that's you're not being genuine. You're not having your own opinion. I think it would have been better off if, you know, the people actually voted and not just listened to their influencers that said, guys, vote for this one mob because I want you guys to. And yes, you might be saying, well, maybe it was because of Dream. And well, maybe if one of you guys that are watching my videos could do a social experiment to say, okay, everyone vote, and then tell a certain influencer to vote for one thing. Let's see who wins. I don't know. Anyone could make a social experiment like that. But I can't do it. I don't know any influencer that could help me out in this. But maybe someone that's watching this does. And all I'm saying here is, please, Minecraft. It's probably, these votes were pretty much unfair. Instead of just adding the glow squid, how about you add all the 3 mobs? And I know you probably can't, but it would have been better off if you did. Everyone would have been happy. People wouldn't be as mad as they are right now on Twitter. And well, you know, it would have been nice. And yes, here's my video on why I think the votes were unfair / rigged. I don't know what you guys think about it. If you guys think this was a good video, share it out. Share it out to an influencer you might know. Because this is just the general opinion on a regular Minecraft, well, gamer, if you will. His opinions on it and what he thought about the votes. And yeah, my opinion, a lot of people might just say right now, your opinion doesn't matter. But I think everyone's opinion matters, which, you know, it'll be better off if everyone has their own opinion and doesn't, you know, just agree to one person because they told them so. And well, I know this was a long video, but I had to make it this long because I needed to tell the truth. I needed to say why I think the the votes were rigged, and why Minecraft should probably look into it and see, and probably do a revote, and without the influencers' help, I guess. But I know that's not gonna happen because everyone's already made up their mind. And well, I'm gonna show some pictures on the screen later on, back there. And if I didn't show them, I'll show them right now about people being toxic to each other in the fan base. Here's one, here's another one. And I'm just gonna keep talking while I keep showing some of these. Here's the thing. We're all community. And as a community, I don't think any of us should be toxic to each other. Because we're a community. And we should all really be caring about all of our opinions. Instead of saying, oh, our mob is better. Or this mob should have won. No. I think everyone has a great opinion. And everyone's opinion should matter. And well, yeah. I think we should all just be a community and not fight over this. Instead, do a debate. Tell us your opinions on why you thought a certain mob should have won. But you know, I'm done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like it if you did like it, dislike it if you didn't, and well, share it out to people you know. Please, it would be much appreciated. But until next time, goodbye.